In the age of modern technology, cameras are becoming more and more impressive. Apps like Instagram and Snapchat have turned photo sharing into a work of art, and the quality of photos is constantly improving. But the human eye can only see so many colors, which limits the depth of the photos. Rami Feig is the CEO of Unispectral, which is an Israeli company that's working to create a camera that creates different color wavelengths. It takes photos to a whole different level. He's here to tell us more. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
So first of all, what does Unispectral do?
Unispectral is leading the transition from human vision to computer vision. Many years ago, till up to date, cellular phones are taking images using the cell phone camera in order to snap the moment, to seize the moment for the future. In the future, the cell phone camera will be used to sense the environment. Instead of seeing, the camera will be used for sensing. We'll be able to take an image of our surrounding and to see whether the food that we are eating is healthy for us, whether the salad contains peanuts, or if there's pollution in the air, or are the water pure for drinking. That would be the future, and that is the transition from seeing to sensing.
Wow, so this isn't only beyond what a camera sees, it's beyond what a human sees also, correct?
Right. The human can see only a few colors, which combines into an image. The spectral imager differentiates between different wavelengths in the different wavelengths in the image, and due to the amount of different wavelengths, different shades of color inside the image, it can detect the material that we are seeing. Let's say that the autonomous car see water in the middle of the road, it might be oil. Regular camera cannot differentiate between water and oil. With our technology, you can easily differentiate between both.
Wow, that's really impressive. So how is this technology different than what's on the market already? Obviously, it sounds very new.
Right. So actually, this technology is very old. It exists for over 100 years, but until now, the hyperspectral imaging cameras were very expensive and very big. You can buy a spectral camera today for tens of thousands of dollars. Wow. It exists in labs, in hospitals. We are leading the transition into a compact camera, hyperspectral compact camera, which means that our sensor will cost our product, our component that we are developing, will cost less than $1 to produce. And you will be able to buy a spectral camera on the market, on everywhere around the world, and it will also exist inside the cellular phone, which everyone has today.
Definitely. This sounds like an incredible idea. How did you come up with it?
I was an EIR, which means entrepreneur in residence, in JVP, which is an Israeli VC. I was studying the field of hyperspectral imaging, and I wanted to initiate a company. 1 month before the VC wanted to raise the funds and invest in my company, I found a researcher in Tel Aviv University. His name is Professor David Mendelovich, and he was studying the same field and had an IP in the same field. And his student, Ariel Raz, was his PhD student. He was also developing a spectral imaging camera. We joined forces, we founded the company. David is our board member. Ariel Raz is my VP R&D. I became the CEO. We raised funds from Samsung, which is a leader in the cell phone industry, from Bosch, which is a leader in the automotive industry, and from Tel Aviv University, and of course from JVP, which led the investment series. And now we are a new company, and we hope that we will be famous one day.
It sounds like you will be. Now, is this research and technology, is it finished now, or you're still working on it?
So the research is done. We have an IP, which means that we wrote patents that will defend our technology, will enable us to develop the technology. And now we are in the middle of development. We have a prototype, a working prototype, that we can display in the lab. We're going to have 2 major components ready. The first one will be in 2017. It will be a small camera which will not be inside the cell phone, but it might be in a car or for an end user or customer which will use it at home. And in 2018, we plan to be inside the new generation cell phone.
Fantastic. And final question. This sounds incredibly futuristic. This sounds like something like you would read in a book about the future. Where do you see this going? What is one of the coolest things that you think it can do?
Well, this technology will enable us to have better lives and it will enable us to have longer life. The reason for that is that we will have better water. We will be able to check the water purity, the food quality, the air pollution. It has also a health application. We will be able to scan our skin, to see our blood pressure, to see problems that are inside our body. So we'll have an earlier notice to go to see a doctor. So I'm happy that I found something that is very challenging technology-wise, but it can also help human lives. So it's very exciting for me, and I hope to see this technology all over the world. You will be able, through Google, to see the air pollution in your street, and maybe to see where you can eat a salad without peanuts, because everyone has it, and you know if there are peanuts in the salad or not. So I hope to see it everywhere.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I'm so
Thank you
excited
for
to see where
inviting
this
me.
goes. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.